Don't waste the next 3 years of your life. Use these questions to help give you a vision and goalposts to work towards to have a better 2026. In this video, I'll be answering those 5 questions so I can have a better 2026 and beyond. In these next 3 years, I'm looking to develop a nutrition business, a fitness business, a business that can work with my wife. She is great at what she does. She was a nutrition coach for many years, and I want to be able to work with her. So these next 36 months, from today until December 28, 2029. Did I get that right? Yeah, and you know what I mean. The 3 years from now, I am going to be focused on building a business. It's going to be in the health realm. It's going to be either fitness, nutrition, where we're going to be coaching individuals to get better, to get over obstacles. And it's going to be progressive. I know the first year is not going to be thousands of dollars, but I'm planning conservative 10 to 15,000. Year 2, that's 12 to 24 months, it's going to be even bigger. Double that, it's going to be at least 20 to 30,000. Then year 3, I'm looking to even turn it on even more, doubling it again, taking it to either 40 to 60,000. Give myself a 3-year track to develop that business. Now, I'm also looking to create a awesome gym, a fully fleshed out gym for the needs that we need with our kids, with our fitness needs, even our nutrition needs. Should we have people come to our home and run as a business? I want to have an in-body machine. I want to have a full rack system. I want to have the strength erg, just different gym equipment we would need to offer if we have individual clients, to offer to ourselves so we can work out and our kids can be there as well. Maybe even little barbells for them. That's going to be fully furnished in these next 3 years. To develop a YouTube creator studio as well. I got this office here, but I want something that can A, look better on camera, that isn't cluttered like this. B, fits that realm if I want to do a podcast with my wife or have other people come on. And C, something where I can meet with clients. Maybe it's in this gym should they come in. It has to fulfill those needs, help build a business to provide content like this to you. And that's going to grow with us in these next couple years. Now, what's most important is the work schedule as well. The work-life balance, it's a myth, right? If you really want to do well in your work, you're going to live on balance. If you want to do well in your family, you're going to live on balance. So I know that. Run a couple business. I'm employed right now, doing something else. I know that in order for me to enjoy my family and my business, I have to figure out what am I going to sacrifice at different times. For me, that's probably going to look like a 4-day work week, and it might be either 30 to 40 hours a week, just kind of putting it out there, of creating content, that's part of those hours, meeting with people, that's part of those hours, of publishing everything from this to working out to that will be involved in 30 to 40 hours a week. And that's going to create an awesome lifestyle that I want to have so my kids can see us build a business. I want to help at least 150 people in these next 3 years. That might be shooting it too low, but if I don't want to help thousands of people just yet. I want to help a small group of 150 people. There's some science behind that, especially if you have more than 150 employees. You start to develop your own culture, you go expand. That's what I'm looking to help 150 people to develop this culture, this nucleus, right? And for it then to grow organically, maybe I have to hire on other people. That's kind of, I want to be in that position 3 years from now to have helped 150 clients, and we have to bring more on, which means we need outside help, and this turns into something else, turns into a bigger business where I'm employing other people, helping them grow their life, helping them be better than they have before. I mentioned it before, doing a YouTube video, having creator program, but this YouTube platform is going to be the main marketing arm. I want to grow it to at least 250,000 followers. Is that possible in 3 years? I think so. Will I have to get dramatically better at these videos? 100%. I know that right now, doing this, talking to the void, but I'm going to get better. And 100,000 followers in 3 years would be amazing, just so we can grow, we can help more people and be better known in the Northern Virginia area. And that's the last piece. I want to be the go-to person for nutrition, maybe helping out older individuals, people who are above 65 years old, in the Northern Virginia area, have other Hispanics, Latinos look at me having built this business in a new realm. I want that lifestyle. I want people, that's kind of that respect from my peers that I want. Now, during those next 3 years, I want to have gotten better at YouTube. I want to either know how I can edit really well or have given that to someone else. I want to have better stability. I'm comfortable speaking on camera, using scripts and different things. That's new for me, but I want to get better at lighting. I want to master this YouTube thing, right? I know I'll never master it. It's like fitness, things can get better. You can always squat better, you can always film better, you can have better lighting, better mic, everything. I want to get better. I want to produce great content because I know I'm capable of doing that, because you all deserve it. I just want that. I think it'd be cool. In these next couple of years, I also want to be better in my relationship with my wife. We have 2 young kids, 9 months, 2 years old. She's giving me time right now to film this video. I appreciate that, but I want to be able to have us have more dates. If we have more kids, have more time in those dates to have kids. I just want to better our relationship. It's not in a bad place, but it can always be better. I want to be kinder to her. I want to listen to her. I know I can't give her the fulfillment she needs. It's something each one of us have to have, but I want to provide an environment to do that, which means here might have to be changed into a homeschooling environment. You know, she's looked into it. I want to homeschool our kids. How can I build that environment for her? How can we nurture our kids and build that environment so it's inclusive for them? That's what I would love to get better in as well. And then finances. We're so close to becoming debt-free, so close. We are 70 days away. I want to be debt-free, then to stack cash, have an emergency fund of $20,000, $50,000, 6 months emergency funds if anything happens. Honestly, a year of emergency funds. That way we can breathe a little bit easier if anything happens. You can stretch a year out to a year and a half, 2 years if need be. I want to start having investments, right? I want to be worth more than $100,000 in 3 years from now. I'm right now negative $8,000, $8,500. That's my net worth. I want to be worth more money, right? So that's YouTube I want to get better in. That's my creative side. That nutrition business, don't know why I didn't mention that, but I want to have a better, successful, sustainable, and profitable business that can pay for my lifestyle. YouTube as well. I want to be a YouTuber, right? Get that YouTube business, that nutrition business, being a go-to person in the area. Our relationship is really great with my wife. And then on that financial side, I want to be worth something. Got my creativity, my work, got my relationship with my wife, got the other finances, a men's group. I don't know why I didn't mention that, but within these next 3 years, I want to have developed and got better at connecting with other men, providing a space for men to become friends and to talk to one another. Women kind of connect like this, but it's harder for men. There's a lot of statistics out there that men feel lonely, that they don't have anyone to talk to. No one really talks to men. I want to change that. I want to have a group where we can meet, we can go over coffee, we can talk about things that we're not comfortable talking in front of our wife or our most immediate friends, but have a space for that because we're all going through probably similar things. Even if we have different ideologies, I don't care. We're all dudes, right? We do have the same thing if we're in husbands. Good husbands, outstanding husbands that can raise each other up. That would be really great to have. So I answered this previously, my personal life and my home life, but I want the ability to have time to go on dates with my wife weekly, maybe 2 hours, go to see a movie, go to get dinner, something where we commune and come together. I think that's very important in a relationship. Home life, I want my kids to be homeschooled. I want to be enrolled in some sort of physical activity, whether it's with me, whether it's at a gym. I want to instill those good, healthy habits. I want them to be Christian raised. I know sometimes saying that people take it back. Oh no, they're going to be dogmatic about it. No, I want them to know that. I want them to be vertical aligned, to know Jesus and know God. I want to teach them an environment that's homeschool, that nurtures that respect for their body, and also helps develop this inquisitive entrepreneurial mindset. That the relationship I want to have with my family. I want friends outside of that. I want friends. I want male friends, forming a men's group. I want that in these next couple of years. People I can rely to who aren't just men's group or aren't just religious, but also maybe entrepreneurial as well. They don't have to be, but it'd be great to have that type of community, right? Then have maybe a mindset group, people I meet with a mastermind group who can help push me, who can help come up with different business ideas. That'd be a fun group to be a part of, that fun relationship, friendships to have. Now, to make all these things come true, especially for YouTube, I need to start posting consistently. It's part of this. I'm posting 3 times a week right now. I gave myself a challenge to post 8 videos by the end of 2025. Did that many weeks ago, and now I have to rush everything. It could have been 2 videos. It could have been 1 video a week because it was 8 weeks ago. It's my own procrastination. It was in my head. I want to get better at posting videos, so I need to do that consistently. It's not going to be the best, but every video I post, I'm learning how to do it better. I created systems, scripting system, looking for ideas, editing system, all in my head. I had other sources I pulled from, but it was pretty cool. I did that today. I was like, that's awesome. I'm going to have that going forward. It'll only get better. It'll only help me make the research and the editing process smoother so I can spend more time getting creative with my videos as I get better in this journey. I'm treating it like the gym, going 3 times a week. Maybe 2 times a week eventually. But if I want to get better, I know in these next 90 days, when I first learn to squat, it's just going to be the barbell. But at the end of the 90 days, if I keep adding weight progressively, I'm going to be squatting 135 pounds. I'm going to be squatting 225, 315 probably within 90 days. And 350 with a YouTube, I don't know what that's going to look like. I know it's going to be dramatically better than it is right now. So I'd have to change that. My relationship with my wife, I need to start going on maybe days twice a week. Start putting them in the calendar and actually doing them. Not today, we were supposed to go with one, but we're both tired from the kids and we just didn't make time for it. It's easy to just not make time for your relationship, especially when you're a husband, especially when you're parents, when you're a wife, because it's easier to go with the flow of things, and going out somewhere is much more stress than it is staying in. We did go on a date, our Christmas party for my job. That was great. It was her and I. We got dressed up. Fun. We were fun that day, right? It was good, and we didn't have to drink. I didn't drink at all. I'm serious. I'm committed. I might drink wine from occasionally when with my family, but I don't drink anymore. It's been such a change, and that's part of these changing lifestyle and habits. Our kids, getting them into some sort of homeschooling programs that we're gonna have to start doing now, looking into that. So these are things I'm gonna need to change in my life. Posting consistently for YouTube, probably dates twice a month for now, eventually moving it to once a week, and then looking into other programs where we can homeschool our kids. Then I want to build up my personal brand. Part of that is posting consistently with YouTube and on different platforms, not just being more consistent, actually looking into nutrition to build that base for the future. Now, some things I'm gonna need to probably give up, maybe church owned, maybe a pastor chat, if I'm serious about this. Now, some things I'm gonna have to potentially give up my volunteering time with my church. It's only 2 hours a week, but if I start going down this route to open my own business, to spend time in that, I'm gonna need those times on Friday to build a business. I don't want to give it up. I do want to help people within the church. I do want to get more involved with it, but that's kind of where my thought process right now. I might have to give up something good if I want to get something better with my family. I don't know if that's one of them, but I'm just again talking out loud. Being debt free, I have to give up this emotional baggage I have to things. I need to buy this program so I can be more financially successful and available. That's not true. I just have to be more financially available right now by not investing all that stuff into my emotion. I know that has led me into debt. Getting rid of that is going to be huge for me. So those are 2 things to get rid of. Potentially focus my time more with what I'm doing on YouTube, less what I'm doing outside of volunteering, and then stop being as emotional when it comes to money. Look at things, yes, with an optimistic view. I would love to do this, but look at it with a financial view as well. What's the financial lens? This might be an amazing program, an amazing business move that can help us generate more income, but it's $5,000 outside of our budget. What can we do to achieve it and make that happen? Or how can we save for that? It's a different mindset. That was really tough to have these past couple of years. I'm gonna also need to cut back on work. If I'm taking this serious, go part-time work over these next 36 months as I increase my time with nutrition, as I increase my time with other gyms. As I do that, I'm taking my business serious. I'm going to take YouTube serious as well, posting consistently. I'm going to make different time commitments and sacrifices. And I know building this business is going to demand sacrifice. Just from my previous businesses, if I want this to happen, I got to take action. And I am by talking with people. I am by putting in the work right now that I have never done before. It's going to be an interesting couple of years looking at where I am and where I'm going to be. So that's it. Those are the 5 questions I am filtering my thoughts through for these next couple of years of my life, these next 3 years. I'm going to look forward to 2026, 2027, and all 2027 and 8 to see where I am. I know that change starts today with what I'm doing now, with what I need to give up, what I need to sacrifice so I can have that life. I don't know if it's going to happen. That's the vision, right? That's what I want. And I don't know. That's an external thing I can't control, but I can control the input. The effort I put in, what I give up, what I do right now, I can control with a hope that's going to happen in the future, because you just don't know what you don't know. That's it. So when you're looking to improve your life, you got to ask yourself maybe these 5 questions, or that's going to make you think about the future, think about the present, so that when you are looking to make that happen, that bridge from the future to the present to the future, they can have some kind of connection to each other. They can pull one another. The future pulls the past, and as it gets pulled, you're going to have to make decisions to keep that vision happening if you want it, or it's going to change. Hope that helps.